Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our first playthrough of Ixion. Let's get started. Just appreciating the intro music for a second here. Alright, let's get into it. Okay.
Administrator,
Oops.
new mission objectives have been set. To receive the Etamananki signature, we will need to free the Protagoras from the ice, perform critical repairs, provide resources to support their crew, and via a connection to the Tycoon, reboot the core systems of the Protagoras.
Pretty cool of the game to give me a recap like that. It doesn't... here we go, okay. Save the Protagoras, repair the superstructure, provide resources to support the Protagoras' crew. We also have to rescue our colonists from Devil 59 here. I think they're going to be in cryopods. 60 colonists ready for extraction. Okay. So we'll probably want to get our colonists back first. We can also launch the probe if there's anything interesting in here that we want to grab. This is a batch of silicon and iron. That's pretty interesting. And I'm thinking we're going to want to move the ship again. Our hull integrity is actually good. I think if we move the ship to Tatra V8, that would be pretty good. We can pick up the science there. When we bring back our vessel, we can continue mining all this stuff. I don't know, we don't necessarily need to move right away though. Let's take a look at what's going on board our ship here. So we just launched a probe. We're in the midst of upgrading our farming facilities because we're currently just exactly producing enough for our entire populace, which isn't going to cut it when we add another 1,000 people or so on board. So we are going to start up the fusion station, get some ice. Let's see. I don't remember what this... Oh, this is going to be water. Do we need... Maybe we don't need a water storage. Okay, we'll see about that in a bit. I'll turn this off for now. We do want to turn on this ice supply here. So here's the ice. We got the fusion station online. We only got 2 workers available in this sector, which I don't like too much. I don't know if we already have guys migrating in transit. We don't need 2 stockpiles of alloy active, so we're going to turn that off. That'll give us a couple more people. I don't know if we need a microchip right now, so we'll probably turn that off as well. Gives us a couple more people. Every little bit helps. We can always turn this off temporarily if we run into an accident or something, restricting our crew numbers. We do have a couple of people that are about to come back online, so that's good. And let's take a look at our food. We have the concept of a crop farm here that we have to build. I know that the fields have to be adjacent to the farm. Let's plan to have another couple insect farms here. I'm going to place these temporarily just so that we have a reference. Okay, I need to demolish this road and update this a little bit. I think this is just going to be in the way. That's good for here. Okay, now we got room for 2 more insect farms, I think. We want to move the road down 1. I'm thinking I want to put the farm kind of over here. I think this will be good because we can put fields in all different directions from here. We could also make it like this. That'll be a little bit flatter, give us a little more space maybe. Gotta think about how to get a road over to the other sector. Actually, we don't, because we have this road here. So this is fine. I think we're gonna want another road down here. And then we're gonna demolish these two things for now. And we'll see about building this. That takes 4 people. We've got, looks like 12 available. So that should be good. And we do, in fact, need this microchip, so. And then how do we actually build fields? We've got to build the farm first and then build the fields from the farm, maybe, I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna demolish this little bit of road here. Oh no, okay. I slightly misplaced this. I'm gonna do that and then we'll demolish this little bit of road here. This is kind of like a little bit messy, but it's okay. And we have more people moving into this sector. Let's also take a look at our fleet management. Probably want to start getting a little bit of... No, I don't want to start getting ice yet. I want to wait and see how much ice we're using, how quickly we're using it, before we get any more ice. The Wello is going to repatriate colonists and also get the cryopods available. I think that's okay. Let's look at our pot management. So here we have 135 houses for 124 people. Oh, we were also working on optimizing our housing here. So we should continue to do that. I'm going to demolish one house here for the sake of putting a double house. So we're going to have some very temporary homelessness. Hopefully it'll be very temporary. I'm going to put another double house across there. And I'm thinking this could be like this could be like an extra food store once we get a couple more people in the sector here. Oh, they're building this thing, okay. Let's get another one of these stores open so we can get this going. We're loading this up with ice. We got 40 water available, nice. That was quick. I didn't even notice this thing working. I guess melting ice doesn't take that long. Check conditions in the other sector. Stability here is still neutral, which we have to maybe try to do something about if we can. We're still working on the housing situation over here as well. We got 2 of these guys. Let's go ahead and build a 3rd one of these housing complexes. Delete. I thought I deleted both of these, but it only seemed to mark the one for deletion. So I think this is improving both the quantity and quality of accommodations, as far as I understand. We turn on the second workshop, by the way. Do we have enough people for that? We do currently. So we can start this construction as soon as that is, as soon as this is given enough alloy. Are we thawing people? Yeah, we are thawing people here. We are thawing them directly to Sector 6. We've got to keep an eye on the Sector 6 population. I think we also are getting non-workers in Sector 1, I believe. We got enough people, a space for more people in both Sectors 1 and 2, so we're okay for a little bit. What do we actually need right now in terms of resources? I think we need silicon, maybe. To make sure we've got some silicon coming in as priority. We also want to make sure the flow of iron is steady. We were working on rebuilding this third smelter again. We have enough people to run it. We do not. We should transfer some non-workers to Sector 1. We don't have any non-workers. Okay. So let's get some more workers in this sector, actually, because we have the infrastructure to support them, and we need them to get our alloy production figured out. Notifications, 10 workers have been moved from Sector 2 to Sector 6. Very good. That was an old notification, I think. Oh, crop farm's online. Very nice. Oh, it is a fixed size. Crap. Okay, so that's super unfortunate. I was hoping to put like a little narrow field here. I want to relocate this then. Yeah, let's relocate this then. We can use storages on either side to block out where it's going to be. The field is the same size as the storage. It's a pain in the butt that we have to dismantle it and rebuild it, but okay, we have some homelessness in Sector 6. That'll be solved once we finish building this. Beautiful. Okay, no more homelessness. Although we are going to have more homelessness because I'm going to do this. Let's also check our research and make sure we're doing something research-wise. Tech lab is not doing anything. Housing. Crew quarters. Additional beds. Housing increased by 30%. Sounds fantastic. I'm going to need the space for sure. Once this gets dismantled, I'll dismantle the other one and then we'll rebuild just like we did here. This is a problem. We're out of places to put alloy. We could make another alloy stockpile here. Kind of don't want to do that, but I think we're going to. We have to shut something off. This is already off. We could shut off one of these full stockpiles. Start another one here. There we go.
The probe has completed its scan.
Okay, we've got some more resources available to us. Waiting for science ship. Where's our science ship? It's at the colony. We should, can we move this? We can. So we'll start working on that. What are the resources that we got out here? Lots of carbon and ice. I'd like to see that. So I'm thinking once we get the third smelter online again, which we, our polymer factory's offline, that's okay because we're full on polymer. Still waiting for silicon to come in. We still don't have it as priority for anybody because this guy's getting iron. This guy's getting crew members. Let's actually have this guy get silicon.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Sector 1. 65, we have 7 workers available, which is enough to run the infirmary, so we're good. No? My math is wrong. Okay, so we'll turn this off. What else? We'll suspend probe activities for the moment. There we go. Accident at the tech lab. That's unfortunate. We've used those extra beds. I mean, we'll get there eventually. Okay, we got this dismantled. Gotta build the new one. And we'll do the same thing over here and over there. And we also need to do the same thing somewhere in this sector here. But we're still working on demolishing this crew quarters. Out of places to put alloy again. It shows that I have an open alloy storage in Oh, it's already set. Okay, so we must be transferring resources here. Should be. Oh, and let me start the farm again. Okay, so a crop farm. Where are we gonna put the things first of all? Let's plunk down some maintenance to figure out where those things should go. And how big is the farm? Farm is like that. It's gotta have the crops next to it. This can go away, this little bit of road. Oops. I'm gonna move this over one, I think. Food farm. Question is, can I get any more? Is there any geometry that I can get more mileage out of this with? I think I want to have. The road has to go around the farm at some point if I want to have a road going across here, which I don't necessarily have to, but it'll be helpful if I can. I think this will be okay. The road can go along the outside edge. Can't bump this over one more because this won't fit. Okay, so this can support six crops, I think. Because we're not going to be able to fit a crop on the edge here. If we do that, we won't be able to. We'll only be able to fit one crop on each side. So I think 6 is like the number. Unless I'm completely misunderstanding the farm geometry. Okay, so this is one. We need to make sure we leave space for a road to come in. So we want it to be something like that, ideally. That blocks up everything. Then we have a road coming up here. Or we could go the other direction. We could also think about getting rid of this battery and moving it somewhere else. Or we could collapse this. How many is this across? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then this is 12 this way. So if we turn this whole assembly the other way, I think it'll all still fit and we'll have another gap space. The only problem is we have to then work a road around one of the things on the end. But I think we can do that. Okay, so how did I think this was gonna math? Oh, it's like this, right? Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, we'll see when we actually go to place the field. If the size is adjustable, then I'm going to feel very silly. Yeah, we know that. Med bays in the sector.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
They're at almost at capacity. Okay, science ship is at Protagoras. Got a lot of repairs to do. Oh, there's people still alive on board. Oh, they're like awake. I didn't understand that. Administrator, we arrived on site and met with the crew of the Protagoras. We were welcomed like heroes. People crowded around us, reaching out and touching us as they doubted our existence. Some of the older crew members looked on with skepticism. The crew are weak, tired, and disoriented from cryonic sleep. They've been traumatized by the horrors they suffered at the hands of the Etamananki crew. They provide us with a complete diagnostic rundown of their structure. We can now allocate resources and begin repairs. Okay. I think we have to fix the superstructure before we go around distributing food, right? So we're going to assign the Wallow to that. This is going to be expensive, 100 alloy. That'll be okay though once we get our third smelter back online. So we can, I think we're going to suspend silicon production as soon as the smelter gets built, and we'll be good. Steel mill, excuse me. Keep calling it a smelter, but that's not the actual correct term for it. So we'll turn this off for now, just so we don't get an overload. This thing's still being demolished? Well, okay. There we go, finally. Alright. There's a little gap here, I didn't realize. We can have a road going through, that's fine. There's a little shortcut for people coming from one side to the other. We're going to need to empty our plastic stores. This one's available, so I think we should be good there. Why's it giving me this yellow notice? Is one of the ships not doing anything? This is traveling, this is traveling. The Pride Wind isn't doing anything, seemingly. Unloading resources, no, it's there. This current action is standing by. Why is he standing by when there's iron to be mined? I think it's because of that extra cargo ship that we didn't have a docking bay for. I'm not sure how to assign it to a docking bay. Not that we have one available. Why is the number of crew members that are homeless fluctuating wildly? For a minute I thought that was on fire. I was like, oh god, what's happening? But it's just we paused it in mid-probe construction. It's just the probe construction animation frozen in time. We're doing with the medical... We got 15 people back, so we can actually shut this down. Sorry, we got 5 people back is what I meant to say. There we go. So that frees up a couple workers for now. Okay, this has no more silicon, so we'll turn that off. Thinking about running this for a while. Accident in the plastic stockpile. Okay, whatever. Or, sorry, carbon stockpile. It's a minor nuisance. I'm afraid to fast forward because there's so much crap going on. Technology additional beds has been unlocked. Sweet. Okay, now I think we need to think about also optimizing our food supply. Did we do this already? Haven't done this diagnostic analysis. Retractable telescopic pole? What is that? So I guess we're researching that now, whatever that is. I don't know why 10-foot pole is a technology that we need to research. Okay, we got 240 workers available in this sector. How are we doing in terms of housing? We've got tons of housing available in all of our sectors now, thanks to the additional beds multiplier. This crop thing is almost done. Okay, let's start putting more people in Sector 6, I think. Both in sync there. These guys are on extra hours, whoops. We'll shut down one of these for the sake of getting this online. So this needs crop field. There we go. Then we can put a road around it if we want to. Which I think I'll do now before I forget about it. Those all take alloy. Make sure nobody's overworking here. This has enough people, we could start this farm again. Or we could do the probe launcher, but I think we need to farm more right now. Yeah, we do. Hopefully this should be taking in water, I think is what's happening here. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to shorten this path a little bit. But we could... No, I don't want to do that because we could put another row of houses here. I think that's more important, efficient use of the space than this little tiny optimization. But it's already started growing. Next harvest in 9. There we go. This says it's 25 electricity. Holy crap. Okay, this could be a problem, actually. Oh, it's just the farm itself uses 25. That's fine. I thought each individual crop was using 25. I was like, I think we might need some more workers in Sector 1, actually. Now we have retractable telescopic pole. What on earth is that? Allows the Tycoon to temporarily power other ships, structures, or stations. Oh, okay. So it's like a retractable power line. So I'll have to move over there at some point to do that, I guess. Presumably. Anti-nihilist conditioning reduces training time by 1 cycle. I don't care about that. Fusion station, no upgrades available. Where's the farm? Insect farm, accelerated growth. Food production speed increased by 10%. That's pretty good. We also have food production speed for the crop farm increased by 10%. Let's do the insect farm first. Bringing alloy into this sector, so we should have enough room to put this, I think. Yeah, we have room here, and there, and there. We also think we have multiple workshops in this sector, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we can shut one of those down if we need to. We have to keep that in mind. What's the housing situation like here? I think we actually want to get rid of these 4 houses and use this space for something else, maybe. It could be one of these stability structures, though it doesn't quite fit nicely, but there's enough room that if we just demolish this road, it should be fine. They should be able to go around it this way. I think there's a road going through here, right? Yeah. So that would be okay. Let's finish this upgrade first. Are we done with the steel mill over here? We are. Perfect. Yeah, we can finally get caught up on our alloy production now. Let's make sure we have a dedicated thing bringing in iron. These are both mining, that's good. Moving, okay. And how is our science doing? 3 cycles still, till the next event happens. Gonna have to be able to provide 100 units of food by the time that event is done, or shortly thereafter. Yeah, we got a farm that's offline here, so we need to get workers back into this sector. You know, keep switching which sector is getting the new people, but I mean that's what we have to do. I think it makes sense. Let this sector get a couple more people when I have like an extra 5 or 10. Make sure we have a steady flow of cryopods coming in. We have 100 coming online soon. Out of anything besides silicon. I don't think the silicon outage is a big problem for us. So happy this is up and running now, finally. Oh, well, we used up this entire supply of water? Okay. We gotta start thinking about sourcing more water. Oh, you already do have a stability structure here. I guess it's still neutral because of the other thing, the instability. Trying to think, if I can delete this and this, I might be able to get another docking bay in here. We can get some more ships going. We could also maybe move this to the other sector. Let's do this housing first. We can update this housing as well. What's our housing? We actually have tons of extra housing over here. Which is the whole point of doing this, right? Is we wanted to have the ability to house more people. So we can actually delete these things and we don't have to replace them. Having the second workshop is a really good idea. I think it makes our builds go a lot faster. So thank you to whoever suggested that. What is it, by the way? I think I have it 2 o'clock, so I have about 20 minutes left, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Yeah, okay, I got 20 minutes left in the stream here. Alright, let me set myself a reminder. Okay, so I'm probably going to wrap up. We can technically go to 20 minutes, but I'm probably going to wrap up after about 10 minutes or so. Try to get to a good stopping place now. I think we're kind of in a stable state. We're producing more food radically. I'm not covering the whole population yet. We're still working on building these out. But let's make some more alloy available from storage here. That'll probably speed up the process. So building this house, okay. I think we're going to demolish these smaller houses. I don't know if we'll replace them right away, but eventually we're going to want to put them back as a larger house. That should be done momentarily. Okay, we got this cleared. Let's put our monument there. Hopefully I've calculated this correctly. We got the Marduk Memorial here. Damn. I knew it was going to be a mistake. We could technically get rid of this road. I really hate to do that because it's inefficient, but I think it's gonna help us out here. This exactly coincides with the space dock. We can't get rid of it or it's gonna shut the space dock down. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so here's what we can do. We can get rid of this. We can collapse these buildings down. Not collapse them, but move them closer in together. Oh, we don't want to be bringing alloy in right now, I don't think. Actually, I mean, we do need alloy over in this sector here. We don't have enough workers to activate another alloy stockpile, though. I think that one's active, and that's okay. Okay, over here's happy. Alloys coming out of the sector. That's good. Should be demolished momentarily. There we go. Okay, now we're just moving it down to space. We're going to rebuild it, and then we'll do the same with the other one.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
An accident in the mess hall seems like. Is that a fire? An explosion. All the food burned. That's a shame. How long is it going to take to repair this? It looks like it's going to be pretty quick. Permanent redesigns. What does that achievement do? I'll have to check that out later. Sector 6 is now specialized in food rank 1. Probably has something to do with the specialization. Get people out of the hospital here yet? No, we're still almost... This hospital's almost at capacity. We have 20 workers available here. These people are in extra hours. I think we're gonna have to shut down a farm or something here. We shut down one of the workshops, right? That didn't do it. Still 5 over. Yeah, we'll shut down one farm here. Why did that water go quick? I mean, I guess it's still stored in the fusion station here. It's not like we've used all of it up, but... Okay, this should be almost repaired now. One crew member died during the last cycle in an accident. Like, there's nothing I could really do to help that. I don't think so, anyway. I think I had an... Did I not have an operational hospital? I did. Yeah, so... I guess he died and there was nothing we could do to prevent it. I mean, this is a happy optimal sector, so... Although we might have been working extra hours for a little while there. How do we get back on extra hours again? It was the building of... This is, we're going to be on extra hours again once that comes online. We'll have to turn another farm off. Kind of the opposite of what we're trying to do here, but... So we can't give up 100 food just yet. So we're looking to have like a maximum of 500 people to a sector, I think. Let's also see about the construction over here. 380 out of 313. Is that a battery? That's a battery. We're going to do the crew quarters remodeling over here as well. Integrity minus 11, why? I guess it got up too high above what we're able to support. Seems like it. Here we have this being demolished. A lot of jumping back and forth in this game. A lot of juggling or managing multiple things. Yeah, we got our mess hall back, that's good. It's manned. We're sending people to Sector 6. I think sending workers to Sector 1. They have almost 30 extra workers. They got a lot of injuries. We could start sending them to Sector 6 though. How are we doing on housing here? We're good, actually. We got lots of space. And we're covering more than our fair share of the food supply, which is good. I think we're probably going to end up demolishing some stuff up here, maybe some of these insect farms, and getting another crop online. We can always demolish it in an emergency and rebuild the insect farms if we need the, if we run out of ice, that is to say. Okay, we're still waiting for this to be demolished over here. Over here we finished the demolition. So we can up our population. More carbon coming in. We don't need more carbon right now. Not sure why we're harvesting that. Let's make that a low priority. We need actually silicon. The miners both standing by. Plenty of resources to mine. I think. Yeah, there's iron. Oh, we need to start some ice mining. There's no more silicon to mine. Okay. With the silicon, I can start ice mining. So we gotta give our food stores time to recover and refill. We don't have enough people here yet. We can bring another one of these farms online. I'm gonna produce as much surplus as we can right now. Good for a while with housing. Over here, this demolition is stalled. Probably because of our LA. Sector 1 is set to a max of 300. Yeah, let's set that down to 250. This is better. So it gives all the sectors a little flexibility to redistribute between them. There we go, now we're getting more alloy in here. That's another house here. I'm gonna leave that alone for now, I think. See how big the space dock actually is. I just want to make sure. I mean, that's technically legal if we demolish this, all in this road, and then we put a road down through here. Not efficient, but the best thing would be to move this plastic stockpile. I don't want to do that right now. We don't have to. We also need to think about having another airlock at some point, I think. This can't do both jobs, space. But we can start to relocate some of this stuff once we get the farms out of this sector. We're gonna move some workers from Sector 1 to Sector 6. my alarm that I just set for myself didn't go off. Okay, I do have to wrap up the stream though. This demolition's done, that's good. Place that. I think this is all good where it's at, everything's fine here. 15 workers available, which is about where we want to be. Over here, most people have recovered from their injuries at this point. We got 4 workers available though, so we still need more people. Alright, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know this was a short but pretty exciting episode for me anyway. And I hope to see you next time. If you enjoyed, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe, it's free if you're watching on YouTube. Hey Zinla, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.